You sneaky, you're running as an outsider.
I am an outsider.
Is this true? Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Come on. Come on. Really?
Do you smoke crack cocaine?
Exactly.
Let's give the people what they came for.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Mr. Prime Minister, will there always be a Canada?
There will always be a Canada.
All right, elbows up.
Elbows up.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
Ready? Are you ready? Get them out of here! Get them out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Enough with the woke shit.
So the answer to that is to stop being stupid.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Get your spectral sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Is the federal government stealing from us? Are they sabotaging our industry? Are they taking us down the path to communism? Are they censoring us? Are they stealing our guns from us? Come on, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Knockout!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. Welcome to Friday Night Fringe here on the channel. Feels weird to be back. Joining me, of course, the beautiful Mrs. Fringe. How are you?
Introduce me this
I remember this time. There's no medications this time, so I'm right on the ball tonight. Good to have everybody here. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful time with your family. As wonderful as you could, at least.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. How is everybody? Let's get a roll call going on. Let's see what we got here. Guys, hit the like button. We need the like button tonight. We got an announcement after the roll call. We made the donation to our veterans. I have a total for what was brought in for our vets. And wow, it's a big one, folks.
It was amazing.
We're going to talk about that, but hit the like button. I want to get some folks in here tonight. Don't forget, tonight is our draw for our members. We're doing one giveaway tonight, any item from the shop, folks. But you must be a member to get in on that draw. Last stream of the month. Is it the last stream of the month? It is, isn't it? It's the last stream of the month. Let's get this roll call going on, shall we? Squid. Well, Mrs. Fringe is coughing.
Sorry.
Squid's coming in from Calgary. Welcome in. It's good to see you. NHL Crazy coming in from Philadelphia. Welcome in. Wesley Snipes joining us from Lethbridge. We've got J&J from Cochrane coming in. You're more than welcome. Thanks for joining us. Carol and Gerald are joining us from Calgary. We've got Nelson joining us from New Brunswick. Mystical is apparently partying in my room. Wow.
Keep the kids calm,
yeah,
please.
Take care of that for me. We've got Chris coming in from Airdrie, Alberta. Thank you so much. Luca's coming in from Burnaby, BC. Derek's coming in from Carson City, Nevada. Wow. Welcome in. We've got Michael coming in from Camrose. Welcome in. Good to have you in here tonight. We've got Big Island coming in from PG. I'm assuming that's Prince George. Welcome in if that's the case. Mike coming in from Kenmore, Washington. Wow. Love Washington State. It's gorgeous there.
It is beautiful.
Welcome in. It's good to have you here. Tina's coming in from Georgia, USA. Tony coming in once again. Tony Shaw, big contributor towards our drive for our veterans.
Donation, yeah.
So, Tony, thank you very much for that and your generosity this year, as well as everybody who contributed. Again,
it was wonderful.
We have the total. We're going to go through it after this, folks. BB10 coming in from Tennessee. Welcome in. Great to have you here. We've got Lauren coming in from Gunna, Alberta. We got Raptor Guy coming in. Oh, he's coming in from Quahog. Just kidding. He's coming in from Scarborough, Ontario. Welcome in. Mystical's joining us from Ohio in the USA again. Monica's coming in from Nova Scotia. Rodney from Newfoundland. Delphine's joining us from Fort Mac. Gotta love Fort Mac. Captain Calgary's coming in from Toronto. No, he's isn't from Calgary. It's Mike, not the
Not the
troll, by the
troll.
way, coming in from Calgary. Jinja the Epic coming in from Calgary as well. We got Mark from Grand Prairie. Carmela, wow, lots of Americans.
I love it.
I love our American viewers. They're wonderful. I get yelled at for doing the Trump voice. A lot of people in the comments say, you don't sound like him at all. Stop it. It's aggravating.
I love it.
It's not stopping
You're getting
anytime
better
soon,
at it.
folks. They're all retards, okay? We're not stopping anytime soon. I hope you guys are doing well. Guys, I gotta get caught up. But before I do, Mike, Mile High Mopar. Wow, $50 super chat. Stuck working yesterday and today, making sure everybody gets home safe. Hello from CYYC.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you so much for your generous super chat. That's amazing. Guys, we got to talk about what we did for our veterans, what you did for our veterans this holiday season.
It's been a wonderful month.
You guys, we do this every December.
Yes.
We try to do something to give back. And like I said, I always do a little bit on top because you guys should not be responsible for the Fringe getting a tax write-off.
Absolutely
so
not.
let's, should we talk about the numbers? I think we should probably talk about the numbers. People are probably really interested to see how much was raised.
Maple Kitty's
Maple Kitty in the house, becoming a member for 6 months. Maple Kitty, thank you so much for doing that. I know somebody gave like a $2.50 super chat before the stream started.
Yes.
I don't get a record of those until once the stream starts. So thank you to whoever did that. Let's look. You guys are stalling me out. Raptor guy, $5 super chat. The only foreigners we should allow and unvetted is if they're performing a concert.
Yes,
Thank you very
agreed.
much. Let's share what we got going on here. What did we do for our veterans this year? I always bring the receipts. I've told you guys we always do the receipts. We actually made the donation this afternoon, so I wanted to share this with you guys. Why does it not want to bring our screen in?
It doesn't want to share.
It doesn't want to share it. It just doesn't want you guys knowing. Hold on.
It's there. I can see it.
It should pop in any second here. And then we're going to get you guys up to steam here. What is going on? This is why I hate streaming software. We'll do it live, folks.
There's always something.
There's always something.
Always
isn't it?
something.
Always gotta love technology.
There we go.
No, it's not up. It's not up.
I'm just seeing it.
While we're waiting, Dar Daddy becoming a member for 1 month. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas.
Let's get down to business and brass tacks, shall we? Here is the tax receipt sent this afternoon. You can see down here, received on the 26th, which is today, $8,000 donated from the Unacceptable Fringe community to our veterans over at supportourtroops.ca.
Yes.
Soldier on. We donated to these guys last year, and they put a really good use to that money. We had to do it to a registered charity for tax purposes because the money does come out of the corporate account once YouTube pays us.
Yes.
Keep in mind, YouTube hasn't paid us for all of those donations
not
yet.
until next month.
And keep in mind, too, that this total was after YouTube took their 30% cut of everything that was brought in. So shame on YouTube for doing that. But we actually raised probably around a total of $5,000.
Yep.
Once YouTube took their cut, the Fringe threw in an extra $3,000 just to top it off and make it a good, solid $8,000 going to our veterans this year. So thank you to everybody.
It was
everybody for their generous super chats, for all the giveaways we did, for all the memberships, just watching the videos in general.
Best community ever. Really. Best community
All the
ever.
gifts you bought your family members from the channel, everything. You guys are without a doubt the greatest community on the planet. Yes, I understand there's some redacted. We're not showing the Epstein files, but hey, ever since that crazy dude showed up at our house, we had to
need that.
We have to black out our address. We can't have that online. We can't have anybody seeing where we're living. David Brewer, coming in from Springfield, Missouri, wishing you, Derek and Tiffany, and children a happy new year. Thank you so much. Chris Archer, being a member for 3 months. Always enjoy watching your streams. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I live in Sask and hope Sask follows Alberta. We would make a great team.
100%.
It's happening. It's happening, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys did great.
Domino effect. We're just the first.
You guys did wonderful. You did wonderful. I got to admit, you guys are wonderful. You're the best. I want to bring up something really funny that I normally don't. I don't show this stuff on YouTube.
What are you doing?
Hang on. Hang on, we'll do it live.
Do it live. You're just
so well because people
stalling
were saying, "I
everything
hope you had a
tonight."
Merry Christmas," and I want to show everybody something. I want to share something with everybody. We were talking for a while about all of the wonderful things we had going on around the house this year. Now, the Fringe family, of course, is taking the kids to Disneyland.
Yes.
Taking the kids to Disneyland in hang on in March. I got to save this this image so we can share it with everybody. We did a little early unwrapping because we went to see my father just before Christmas, and
his gift aligned with the big family gift.
His gift aligned with giving the kids a little bit of funny money for when we go to Disney. What a funny way! I don't usually show my kids on stream, but my son Wade had the funniest face in the world when they opened up their trip to Disney. So for anybody who says it's wrong to take the kids, look at that face. Look at the face. This is my son getting ready to go to Disneyland.
And he's still that excited about it.
He is literally excited. This is why I say my kids don't notice the woke stuff, folks. This is why we go, because they just want to go and have a good time. And well, I think putting that money aside when we sold the house was the best decision we ever made, because the kids literally hit the roof. Pure excitement. Yep, absolutely. So our Christmas was wonderful. We had a great Christmas. The kids were well looked after. Mrs. Fringe was well looked after. I got a snowblower, and well,
you had a very good
I had a great Christmas, and I pissed off my neighbors blowing all my snow onto their property because we got a huge snowstorm Christmas Eve.
And it has not stopped snowing. It hasn't. Today was just as bad.
Disney added new restrictions. I advise you take a look at that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'll look into whatever you're talking about. Regardless, kids are excited. Hopefully they have a good
the
trip.
last time we went, our youngest was 3, so he is going to be very excited to actually be able to remember.
He's going to be excited to go
more.
It's the adult Disney nuts are cringe. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are. Here's the funny thing. Like, so I had the discussion with Mrs. Fringe before we decided to do that trip, where, you know, we said, look, do we want to worry about the woke? Do we worry about all the weird stuff going on at Disney? The funny thing is the last time we went, we really didn't see much of it.
No, and
there really wasn't a lot.
I mean, literally, we went for dinner with his dad, and there was a literal bar fight, and the kids didn't even notice that. So.
Yeah, there was a bar fight when we went for Christmas dinner with my dad. That was fun.
So they're not fazed by anything.
We've gone to West Edmonton Mall with the kids, and if you want to see the guys wearing,
they see more of that there than they do anywhere else, really.
The trans freaks, the people wearing tails on the backs of their pants and
swimsuits,
all that stuff is walking around West Edmonton Mall. And I've talked to my family that live here, and I asked them, why is it always when we go to West Edmonton Mall that's out there? And they've said because it's a tourist trap. They get the attention they want, so they can pull out their phones, they can make their videos. How dare you judge me in my wacky appearance? So Disney's no different.
No.
And the kids are going, and they don't notice that stuff when we go. They really don't notice that stuff when we go. So we didn't notice it last time. We probably won't notice it this time because we'll just be having fun.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some live streaming from there. We'll have some fun. We'll do some wacky stuff while we're there. It's going to be fun.
Some fun stuff.
Raptor Guy. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Speaking of foreigner, hot-blooded, check it and see. I got a fever of 103. You got a fever?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Mike saying your hair looks awesome, Mrs. Fringe.
Thank you.
Mrs. Fringe got this amazing gift. I thought it looked kind of like a weird, like, ice cream cone. It was what was it? A Dyson.
That's not what you said.
A Dyson
like,
whip.
Yes.
It's called a Dyson whip. It apparently does everything besides cut your hair for you.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I went a little overboard this year. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it and said, Mrs. Fringe is always asking for hair straighteners or nice blow dryers. This was an all-in-one. So she's been using it ever since yesterday. So thank you for the compliment. It'll definitely make her feel good.
It's driving me nuts, but.
Let's get into the memes, shall we?
Yeah, that's really what we come to.
Let's get into the memes. That's what everybody's here for.
Nobody needs this other crap.
I didn't stream next to near Christmas Eve because I figured people would be in. The pleb had a stream Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
He sent me an invite, and stupid Twitter didn't send me his message.
No,
until Christmas Day.
He didn't get it until you logged into the computer. It didn't come to his phone.
We didn't get it till Christmas Day, and it's too bad because I would have happily gone on to have a chat with chat with the pleb, but yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. Mike with the $2 super chat. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Thank you so much. If you guys missed Santa Claus at Christmas, he got himself in a little bit of trouble.
I love this.
A little bit of trouble. We're gonna see what happened to Santa. Let's take a look here.
When I found her body just, lifeless on the floor, that image just seared into my brain, and I called the cops, of course, and but it was too late. Couldn't do anything for her. The smell of death. You never forget that smell.
What were you doing there? What were you doing there?
I was just dropping off some gifts. Just dropping a couple gifts off.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I didn't want to wake her up or know that I was in the house at the time. I was trying to be courteous. So,
how did you gain access to the premises?
Well, the chimney was open, so I came down through that. Look, I know what you're trying to say here, and like I'm the one that called the cops.
Yes, you did.
Okay?
Let's play the audio from that call.
Well, no, we don't have to. All right.
Holy this bitch is dead, but these cookies are so good.
Okay, yeah, I had a couple of cookies before I called. I don't think that makes me a murderer or anything like that.
But you were wearing gloves that night.
Oh my God, you people! I wear gloves. Okay, they're prescription gloves. My doctor prescribed them.
You have a hand disease?
I don't have to tell you that. That's HIPAA. That's HIPAA. I don't have to tell you. That's a HIPAA violation. I'm being HIPAA violated right now.
Sure.
Okay, I'm the victim here.
Okay, Mr. Claus, can you speak to the naughty list you've made? Miss Jameson was supposedly
Oh my God,
on it.
it's just a list. It's a list. Everyone makes lists. It's a list of people that I think don't deserve material goods every year. It's not that big of a deal. Schindler made a list. He won an Oscar.
Mr.
Why
Claus,
are you getting mad at me
Mr. Claus,
for making
if
it
she
a
was on
normal
the
thing that
naughty
people
list,
do is
why were
make
you bringing
lists?
her gift?
This is exactly how they got my boy Diddy. This is exactly how they got Diddy.
My boy?
This is how he got my boy Diddy. Oh, Santa's in trouble.
Prescription gloves. I think I need a pair
Prescription
of
gloves.
those.
Santa's in big trouble. For anybody who was hanging out at Christmas this year, where is it? Where is it? I liked this one. Mrs. Fringe, I said would like this one. She used to be anti pew pew in the house. And
yeah, but then the world got crazy.
The world got crazy, and somebody paid an unexpected visit to our door, and she says, maybe it's time we start looking into those things, especially since Danielle Smith announced castle law in Alberta. Isn't that going to be wonderful, by the way, folks? Good old castle law. Here's a Christmas pro tip. Buy yourself the gun you want. Wrap it and mark it from Santa. Your spouse will have to go with it or ruin Christmas for the kids. Don't forget to act surprised. I love this. I love this. If Mrs. Fringe was still against getting an FAC, I think this is the way we would have gone. I think this is the route we would have taken. It would have said, "Well, you don't want to ruin Christmas for the kids, do you?" I mean, that's crazy. Speaking of Christmas,
crazy.
Speaking of Christmas, you ever say we talked about the things to say about Alberta Independence around the dinner table this year? I hope y'all in Alberta did that this year. I hope you guys made everybody proud and talked to your family about Alberta Independence.
It's coming.
You always have those conversations you shouldn't be having at the dinner table. This would literally be me if we would have seen any of our extended family. And this is what Christmas looks like with the Fringe every year. Let's go. Let's roll it.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks.
Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks. I don't want them here. I don't want them here. Get the hell out of here. That's how it usually goes with my family. It's my $20 super chat. Merry Christmas to everybody from the one you all call a troll. Happy New Year's too, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for trolling us with that $20 super chat, Mike. And yes, it's a joke. Gerald Cooper, $5 super chat. Derek, Tiffany, and family, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you guys in Calgary at the BMO January 26th.
Thank you.
Mrs. Fringe won't be there.
No,
because it's at 7 o'clock at night on a Monday.
And the kids have school.
I'm going to be driving home that night, so it's going to be a late night. And I do believe Matt's coming down.
Yes.
I think Matt's coming down. I'm sure PJ the Belt's going to be there. Merry Christmas to Fringe and the Misses. Thank you, PJ. Thank you for popping into the stream. It's always good to see PJ. He's had some good videos lately, folks. Raptor Guy, $5 super chat. If I moved to Alberta, I would home alone proof my house with castle law.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that would be the plan. I think that would be the plan. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get to some more memes. Let's. What we got here? There's two types of people in Canada, those who think Carney will look after them and those who think.
I love this.
I love that. You know who thinks? Common sense individuals. If you guys tuned into the Plebs live stream Christmas Eve, Pierre Poilievre came on with zero notice. Where are you coming on my channel, Pierre? What's that happening? You know what's funny?
You got to change your name in order for him to come.
You know
on
what's
your
so
show.
funny? I can't have this sign in the background because Pierre's people don't like that the channel's called Unacceptable Fringe, okay? They don't like the name of the channel. They think it's bad for their optics. Email Pierre's office and say, you better go on the Fringe. You better go talk to him, okay? He's got common sense. He's going to want to sit down and talk to you. Of course, he'll go on with the Pleb.
Right?
Pleb followed him all across the country. He owes him. It was good to see Pierre on there.
It was.
And you know what? That's exactly what I was talking about during the federal election. He's got to show his human side.
He does.
He's got to show that he's with the people.
People need to see that.
This was the kind of not pre-orchestrated interviews with Jasmine Lane and things like that. Not that they're bad interviews.
No, but he needs to, and even just the
What is it?
words that he's put into his mouth.
What is
that
it?
he has to say,
Seinfeld used to say, he likes the pop-in. He's a good fan of the pop-in. Who doesn't like the pop-in?
You do a horrible job.
I know I do a terrible Jerry, but you got to do the pop-in. He just popped in. And he sat and chatted with everybody. He had a good 10 minutes with the Pleb.
That is awesome.
I wish he would do more of that.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, right before they were about to have dinner.
Yeah.
I would love to see them do more of that.
Wild.
I think PJ, okay, so if PJ says it, sorry everybody who's butthurt and says, I don't like it when you do your Trump. He says the Trump voice is on point. It sticks around, it's staying. It's not going
Jerry
anywhere.
needs to go.
I don't think they like me very much. Jerry's got to go. Yeah, we can we add PJ in? I'm going to do another stream with PJ in the near future. Don't worry. We're going to do that. It's what's this? PP needs to let his nuts drop?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's fine. Look, well, I'm trying to keep it positive, folks. Okay? There's still more to this country than just Alberta.
I agree.
Okay? And I agree with that sentiment. I understand people are sour on Pierre, but he is coming up into his own these days. Now
Canada still needs a backup.
Well, not just that. The rest of Canada needs leadership as well.
What I just said.
It's not a backup.
Well,
Alberta's
it's not a
leaving.
backup.
We're leaving.
Alberta's leaving. Oh,
We're
Canada
leaving.
needs somebody
Saskatchewan's
good to fight in their
leaving.
corner.
Okay.
BC's probably next too.
We're all now we're gonna bicker and fight on stream. We're going. We're packing our bags.
We are.
Saskatchewan's
outta
packing
here.
their bags. We're getting the hell out of here. But the rest of Canada, they're going to need a leader. They're going to need somebody who is going to work with the Republic of Alberta to make good deals. You need Pierre in. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Speaking of those who aren't doing it, here's a complete bookshelf documenting all of Mark Carney's successful policies in 2025. Notice it is barren. I like
Nice
this
bookshelf.
meme. It's a nice bookshelf. My house reeks of leather-bound books and mahogany. It's Justin Trudeau spent Christmas in the hospital. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this? Him and Katy Perry getting ready to expand their family.
Congratulations, guys. It's thank you.
I can't believe I am going to be a birthing person.
I can't believe I'm going to be a birthing person. Gotta love Red Pill North. RPN's a great channel, guys. You should go check that out. So Trudeau, congratulations to the Wacko family. About to have something, whatever that is. The birthing person's going to have something birthing. Did you hear that Trump will activate 1812 law for private citizens to hunt cartels? That is awesome. If that's for real.
Dangerous though, isn't it?
Nope. I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. Lock and load. I'm okay with it. OAO sent me this one. I love this one. You guys were shopping this season if you were in any of the major cities?
This is how I felt.
This is how you feel every time you go into the Walmart. Me immediately regretting my decision to go to Walmart. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like these days, isn't it, folks? Not really a meme. Not really a meme, more a reality. Maple Kitty, thanks for the vets assist. Maple Kitty, you're more than welcome. Thank you for contributing to that. Oh, my goodness. Trump had a Christmas address from ICE. Let's take a look at what Trump had to say. Let's take a listen.
Buenos nachos, amigos. Si tú es illegal alien in America and you decide to el self-deporto, el señor Trump y el Uncle Sam will give you el $3,000 Americanos. That is mucho dinero, amigos. It's like trillions of pesos. You will be el millonario like Senor Trump. You can buy half of Mexico and have all the tacos and margaritas you want. So this Christmas, remember to el self-deporto, reunite with your familia, and make el America great again. Muchas gracias, amigos. Y feliz Navidad.
Muchas gracias, amigos. Y feliz Navidad. Yeah, self-deporto. Self-deporto. How dare you? Coming under the $5 super chat. My only concern I have is if we separate, what happens to us seniors without old age security. We've talked about that. I'll pull it up. You're going to get more.
Yes.
And pay less. Canada, so they owe us. So here's what happens with old age security. I'll kind of briefly touch on it. We'll bring it up again for those who need it. I should almost just start keeping like a website you guys can go to for all of these graphics. What happens is that when we separate, we've already talked about it, when we vote to leave, all provinces, federal leaders, as well as whoever's representing Alberta, must go to the table with First Nations and negotiate Alberta's exit with good faith. That means they have to talk about provincial parks, they have to talk about military bases, First Nations reserves, and who's getting what debt gets transferred over, what the cost of keeping the parks as Alberta would be if the federal government wanted to let go of them, things like that. One of the things that gets discussed in that is Alberta's portion of the Canada pension plan that's sitting out in God knows where with Mark Carney and his cronies. They would owe us that money. Now, it can be a wealth transfer at that point where they would tell Alberta, okay, you get to keep Banff in the national parks. We just nix 3/4 of what the CPP is. And, you get this, we get that. It's kind of like a divorce.
Yeah.
But what happens is the billions of dollars in transfer payments that are no longer going to Quebec can immediately go into a fund for old age security and pension plans. You would be getting more. Danielle has already talked about this. Even if we don't leave with an Alberta pension plan, you would pay less and get more in contributions. You would be able to live better, which is why I can't understand why anybody in this province gives her pushbacks. When you see the signs that says hands off my CPP, are you insane? Flush your money down the toilet. You might as well.
Throw it away.
PJ the Belt being a boss. $10 super chat. Keep doing what you do, brother. You as
keep
well.
doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Guys, go give
you.
PJ a follow. Thank you so much for that, PJ. That's very nice of you. Tony becoming a member for 5 months. See you all in Calgary, January 26th.
That is awesome.
Tony, I'll be near the front. Come find me. I want to shake your hand. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. What we got here? Raptor Guy, $5 super chat. Young people have given up on owning a home, and people my age have given up on retirement. That's going to change with Alberta Independence.
Yeah.
It's like you go from living in a shithole to sunshine and rainbows.
Instead of earning money for the government, you're actually able to work and live.
PJ rocks. He does rock. Very generous of him. What do you think about Brett Wilson's thoughts on Alberta separation? So Brett Wilson, Brett Wilson, if you missed it, if you don't know who he is, he was in Dragon's Den, which is the Canadian version of Shark Tank. Brett Wilson, well, there's a reason he's not on board. He's I don't know if he's taken like woke pills lately. He used to be pretty based. You know, he was around when Tucker Carlson came to Alberta alongside Jordan Peterson, Danielle Smith, and others that wanted to sit down and talk about Alberta, talk about, the disgusting politics of Justin Trudeau on our government towards Alberta. Then all of a sudden, he started saying that the MOU was a good thing, that Albertans don't understand what's going on. And now he's saying he's against Alberta separation and that he doesn't think it's going to happen. I got news for you, folks. He's a billionaire. You know why he doesn't want it to separate? Because as soon as it starts to affect the billionaires, they don't want it to happen. It's the same reason people get mad when I mention liberal voters in Ontario that have their stock portfolios, that have their homes, that have their equity, that have everything that they think they have.
Yeah, it doesn't affect them.
It doesn't affect them. And that's why you've got so many people in this province that go, well, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go anywhere. They like what the corruption is doing for their numbers, for their investments, for their stocks. Follow the money. There's a reason Brett Wilson isn't on the side of independence.
Yes.
I think he's a little bit of a jackass personally. I wouldn't care what he thinks. The fact of the matter, somebody should let Brett Wilson know, if you don't like Alberta leaving, you should probably pack your bags and get the hell out of here, because we're going. Carson, the Trump video was offensive to my neighbors. Sorry. Carson.
I told him it might be.
Carson.
I told him it might be.
Welcome back in, Carson. I hope you had a great Christmas. Maple Kitty, $14 super chat. As a well veteran, will keep their benefits. We will always have severed Canada and Alberta stand, and they can't take it away. They cannot take it away. They cannot.
No, you still did your job. They can't.
No, the UCP is not a separatist party. No, they're not. They're not. But let's get through the memes and we'll talk about that. Okay?
We're not even there yet.
You guys are getting onto the topics of the show. Look at this. We're almost half an hour into the stream and we haven't even got past the memes yet. No, they're not a separatist party, but all I'll close on is we do need them if independence were to fail.
Yes.
We still need a responsible government to help us get through the hard times that the federal government's going to put us through. Witzius, 5 unacceptable fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. That means you 5 new members who I'm welcoming in now are now included in tonight's draw for one item from our shop. So thank you, Witzius, for that.
It's our last giveaway of the year.
Last giveaway of the year.
You mind if I step out?
We got this one. A guy was pulled over. In a truck here. Let's take a look at what happened here over the holidays. Let's see. A lot of this goes on, by the way, during the holidays. Let's take a look.
Hey, sir. You know why I pulled you over tonight? Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. Hey, I got a big favor to ask you. You mind if I step out of the car for a minute? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. All right, thanks. Yep. Let's step back here. Okay. So you saw the lady in the passenger seat, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's my wife. And the lady in the back seat, did you see her? Yeah. Let me ask you this, though. Are you married? Yeah, I am. Okay. All right, here you go. So that's the mother-in-law in the back, right? Those two got in a huge fight this morning, and the mother-in-law insisted we take her home right away. So that's what I'm trying to do, get her home. I'm worried they're going to make up, and then, she's going to live with us another 6 months, right? So I got to get her home before those two make up, okay?
All right, so I'm going to give you a full police escort. Okay. I'm going to turn on the sirens, keep the lights on. By the glory of God, we will get you there. Now let's go. Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Get the mother-in-law home. Get her out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Where you're going first?
Get him out of here. Hey, you guys ever watch Home Alone at Christmas time? I love this one. The audio is really quiet on this one. But if you guys ever seen Home Alone, not the TV version, because they've actually edited Donald Trump out of the TV version. They don't like him very much.
No.
They've cut this scene right out. But of course, Kevin asks, I believe it is where the washroom is, and he says down the hall and to the left. Here
lobby,
it is.
Isn't it? Is lobby.
Or the lobby, sorry. Here's Kevin meeting Biden instead of Trump. Let's take a look.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks. Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Kevin! He doesn't lick his cheek or something.
Now, they edited Trump out of the movie, but I'm pretty sure they'd have to edit Joe Biden out of that movie.
Oh, 100%.
If they put Joe Biden in there. I was going to show one other meme, but it's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do that. This will be the end of the memes tonight because everybody wants to talk about Alberta for some reason.
I know, right?
We got to... We're going to get into
news.
it. We're going to get into it. I'll do extra memes next week. Don't interrupt the memes next week, folks. Jeez. Speaking of memes, did you guys watch today's video? Did you like that I inserted a few memes into that video? Do you like that format? Throw a 1 in the chat if you like that format. Do you know I got a death threat email today? Somebody sent me a death threat telling me that if I come here to watch the news, not to watch movie clips, and if you do that again and I see you on the streets, I will punch you in the mouth.
That's not a death threat.
Not really a death threat, but a threat
harm
of
you in some way.
A threat of harm because I put clips in a video. This is what you can't win on YouTube. I thought you guys would have liked that video because we had a little bit of comedy in it. Little bit of comedy,
And it's hard to, talk about Carney and have anything good to say.
So
we
thought we could lighten the mood a little.
Why not?
Max Star, $10 super chat. It occurred to me that Fringe, PJ the Belt, and John Bolton will be the biggest reason We are successful. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you to those other gents for their hard work as well. It's important that we all, and we were talking about it on PJ's show last week, we all need to be on the same track. We all need to make sure we're sharing the same information. I think we'll do some streams together once in a while.
Yes.
Just to keep the train moving forward, folks, because January 2nd, APP can start getting their signatures. It's not even the 11th. Oh, it's the 2nd.
Really?
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that.
Oh, I love that.
Look at all those ones in the chat. You guys like the memes in the video today? Okay. Maybe I'll keep that format. LL Cool G with a $70 super chat.
That's a good name.
This country is unrecognizable. Very sad to watch. Alberta needs to wake up and stand up to protect our lives and those of our children. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the very generous super chat. Wow, even after Christmas, you guys are still going hard. I appreciate that because YouTube's really cut us down this month. Way down. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because that costs nothing.
Nothing.
And we're less than 400 subs.
Like, share, comment. It helps push us
Less
out.
than 400 subs to 150,000, folks. I'd like to hit that before the end of the month.
Well, at least you hit your little plateau of staying.
There was
under the
this
40.
weird thing happening with YouTube before we get into Alberta. They keep deleting about 100, exactly 100 subs every day around noon my time. It's 100 that just whoosh off they go.
It's like, no, you're getting too high.
We couldn't get over 149,500 subs. Every time we did, they deleted them. We hit 149.6 today. So I think maybe we're getting past. Maybe we're getting past what YouTube is doing.
We can only hope.
We'll hope. Alberta, ladies and gents. Hang on. Did you see the video of Trump being Santa Claus on Barry Cunningham? It's so good. I did. I didn't want to steal from anybody. It was a good video. I want to show you guys. The media is starting to get scared. Okay. The left is freaking out on socials everywhere you go. It's going to get crazy.
Oh, it's going to be. Oh, on the 2nd, like this is going to be so awesome. Things are going to go nuts.
Oh, you know what's funny? I didn't. There was a meme I was going to share that I didn't put up tonight. Why didn't it download? I thought it downloaded.
Just not doing well tonight, aren't you? Not prepared, Derek.
Well, no, I was prepared, but why is it not on? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got one more meme to show you because I told everybody we were going to get there.
Oh my gosh.
I told everybody we were going to get there. Here's one last meme, folks. Donald, you saw the Epstein files? Here's Donald Trump with a known prostitute. I don't know if you see that.
Kamala Harris.
If you don't, well, look, you ruined it. You ruined it, but we all know the conversation that happened when she came in there.
Do not come. Do not come. Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Oh, yep. Donald Trump hanging out with a known prostitute. There we go. James saying CBC quietly crying behind a wall of separatists. CBC is going to their private crying room. Do you ever see on Northern Perspective when they were told that CBC legitimately has a crying room for people to go and voice their concerns? Voice their concerns.
Oh, muffin.
Rocco, hey, Fringes, we know in the world today the importance of AI. The world must also know AI stands for Alberta Independence.
Yes.
That's the best kind of AI.
Love it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the left
That should be
meltdown.
on a shirt.
This guy, I tweeted this out just before the show stops. I love his silly little cartoon. This is where the left can't meme, folks.
No.
They can't meme at all. Markham Hislop. God, what a name. Great cartoon. Know why it resonates? Alberta oil bros want to produce as much oil as Russia and Saudi Arabia and have economic and political clout that goes with it. They are frustrated masters of the universe. Separatism is about power, nothing more. And of course, you have him with his boat and his nice house and his truck saying Ottawa has ruined us. To which I replied, power? Sure, I'll take that. We are powerful. You're weak. Seems legit. Say goodbye to Canada's credit card.
I like that.
We're going. Anytime you see these guys flipping out on social media, give it back. Really grinds my gears. Raptor Guy, $5 super chat. You should get Scrappy Pat on the channel and do an interview with him doing an Olivia Chow impression. I'd get banned. I'd get banned. It would be funny though. Maple Kitty, $14 super chat. Don't forgetters to update your Alberta elections info.
Yes.
As January 2nd signatures start, we needed to make sure we are verified, and that is this is the way.
So important.
This is the way. Make sure you are updating your Elections Alberta information, folks. We had to do the same because we moved.
Yep.
You want to make sure that your signature is 100% verifiable when you go to sign the petition. Again, it's going to be very interesting to see the numbers that APP gets and how quickly they come in. You guys are freezing? I mean, we're not that cold.
Darn children.
It's got to be my stupid kids in the internet.
I thought the booster was going to help.
Every time my kids, you know what it was, is we gave them a bunch of consoles for Christmas. So now they're sucking up the internet juice. It's fine now. Hopefully it stays that way. My kids are jerks. Okay. Let's talk about these lefties. Have you guys ever heard of JJ McCullough? I'm sure you guys have heard of JJ McCullough all the time. We've shown his video clips on this channel. He always says a boot in his videos, and it drives me nuts. I put out a tweet. Oh my God.
He's not a true Canadian.
Oh my God, I put out a tweet. I put out one at Christmas about JJ McCullough. And a lot of people didn't like the stance that I took.
Oh.
Because I said that he was a washed up hack. And I said, how do you feel about that, JJ McCullough? Where's, I'm trying to find it here. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. JJ McCullough tweeted out, there is no Alberta separatism. There is literally one guy that nationalists like you like to demagogue and fearmonger about in order to justify a hardcore nationalist agenda. First thing is, still don't think we're real, eh? Minus 30, snowed all day, wind howling, everyone focused on Christmas, and a small town Alberta packed the house. Merry Christmas, JJ. All the best. Now, I retweeted this because it really grinds my gears. And I said, JJ McCullough is a washed up woke hack. You have your elbows too high to know what you're talking about, you fucking commie. Pardon my French. What do you think about that, JJ? A lot of people were saying, hey, don't get mad at JJ McCullough. He's actually pretty based. No, he's not. What a washed up simp.
He's probably like an American trying to pretend he's Canadian with the hula boot.
JJ McCullough. Oh, he drives me nuts. Where is it up here? He did it again today. He did it again today. Once again, an article where Alberta separatists is used to mean literally one guy. The Canadian press is creating all this sensationalism about literally one dude in a cowboy hat. So this is where you're going to see.
Oh, it's going to be a war. It is going to get crazy once they start collecting signatures.
JJ doesn't support Alberta's independence. He doesn't support common sense.
No.
God, I haven't been able to stand him ever, but I can't stand him now. I can't. If people subscribe and don't interact with a video, they will do a purge. It's so important for when people sub that they at least hit the like button. I try to say that in my videos all the time. Thank you for reminding everybody. How do snakes have elbows? That's funny. So again, I tweeted this one out. And I said something along the lines of, oh, not sure where you're smoking, JJ. Alberta's leaving. JJ McCullough he really gets under my skin, but you're going to see this all the time. You're going to see these lefties that come in, and I say JJ's a lefty because, well, he lives out, what is it, Vancouver?
Yeah.
With all the other lefties that vote with their elbows up. I wonder if somebody's from First Nations is going to take JJ's house. Unreal. Raptor Guy, $2 super chat. JJ McCullough is the same category as Steve Boots. I don't know who Steve Boots is, so that tells you enough. No, nobody knows who JJ is. Look, the reality, JJ McCullough's he's got over a million subs or something on YouTube. I can't stand him. I can't stand his nonsense. You're gonna see a lot of lefties coming out to talk about Alberta and to say, well, it's not going anywhere. You guys can't leave. You can't do anything. What's funny is Corey Morgan put out a tweet along the lines today of saying Alberta, or what's cute and adorable is that, I don't want to misquote Corey. I don't want to misquote Corey. Let me find it. Sorry, guys.
Well,
might as well while we're here. I don't want to misquote him. Everybody else.
Oh.
He says, it's adorable to see how many Canadians are thinking Albertans plan to ask for their permission to leave.
Yeah.
I said, it's adorable that they think we're asking.
Yeah. We certainly don't need to.
It's adorable that they think we're asking, folks. It's the lefties. The lefties are going to lose it. They're going to lose their minds.
Yeah. You want to see what a true Albertan is? We're going.
Rise of Alberta says, much wath. Jeff Rath reveals U.S. State Department talks on supporting and recognizing an independent Alberta. They're considering a $500 million credit line and seeing an Alberta to Pacific pipeline via the U.S. as a national security interest.
That's great.
Rise of Alberta has an amazing Twitter account. I'm working alongside Rise of Alberta on a project right now. I'm going to put that out in the near future. I'll let you guys know as soon as I have a full announcement on it. Let me find his graphics here. Here's what life will look like in an independent Alberta. And this is why I can't understand why a lot of people still sit in the middle saying, I'm not sure if I'm ready to go yet. I'm not sure if it's within the best interest. I talked to my mother-in-law about it. God bless my mother-in-law. I love her. I love her to death, really. She's wonderful. But I got to be honest, I thought she was a little retarded when she gave me her answer and said that she's not voting for independence. I told her I'll tie her up. I will make her put an X on that line for independence. We're leaving.
What was your dad's answer?
He changed his mind. I got him to vote for independence.
Yeah.
Here's what life will look, because I simply talked to him very nicely about here's what life will look like under an independent Alberta. You'll pay less tax and keep more of your money. Our $47 billion will stay here to fund better hospitals, schools, and roads. Our economy will boom with oil, gas, and agriculture finally unleashed. Investment will flow in, not flee. You'll raise your kids without woke propaganda in the classroom. Mass immigration policies from Ottawa will end. That's the biggest one, folks. When you look at the Prime Minister's job right now and what the whole country is asking for, not just Alberta, but those two talking points right there are the main reasons people are upset with the economy right now. Affordability, like the cost of living, and immigration are the two things that Alberta citizens want Danielle Smith to tackle, and it's what they want the Prime Minister to tackle. We all know Mark Carney's not going to tackle it, right? But what's funny is that if we just vote in one referendum, all that shit goes away. All the bad policies, all the censorship, all the taxation, the GST, the income tax, all gone. Not to mention with the US's $500 million credit, we would transition Alberta into USD, which
billion, not million.
Or is it billion?
Billion.
It was a billion? I didn't think it was billion. Was it billion or million?
It's supposed to be billion.
I thought it said million.
But it's supposed to be billion.
Okay, maybe it's billion. Regardless of what it is, there is no censorship if we vote to leave. There's no C8 and C9, which, by the way, I don't think it's going to pass.
And
the Liberals are going to
Smith
try.
Has already said that she's not going to let that happen in Alberta.
There's no carbon tax. It is billion. Okay. Well, it had an M next to it, so $500 billion. $500 billion. Alberta would immediately convert to USD. So not only would you not be paying taxes anymore, but you would take a 30% pay bump on top of it because your dollar's now worth more.
Yep.
Right?
Would it be converted to? Or like, say we've got like $100, would that be $100 US?
That'd be $70 US, but you're not paying taxes. But your dollar is worth more technically by adopting USD. No, I love this argument. Are you worried about censorship? Get Starlink.
No.
Starlink, all Starlink is going to help you with is them not providing you with an internet service provider.
Yeah.
So in C8 and C9, it stipulates that the government can take away your internet service provider. They can take away your cell phone. So like if you were a nasty truck driver who went and protested the government, they could not only freeze your bank account, they could take away your internet, they could take away all communication. So you're basically living in the Stone Age while censoring you and arresting you. Danielle Smith has said Alberta will not be prosecuting its citizens on censorship.
Nope.
It is a free speech province. So Albertans, this is where I say that PJ the Belt, myself, John Bolton, other Albertan YouTubers are probably going to be all that's left on YouTube after this, because we're not going to get our internet cut off, and we're not going to have RCMP showing up at our door saying, "Oh, we heard you said something nasty about your government there," and putting you in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Starlink will just get you more internet access, but it can't get you on platforms you're banned from.
Absolutely not. And a VPN won't be able to change that either.
And if you're in a VPN doesn't change that either. Going on another platform other than YouTube doesn't change that.
No.
You can still get fined by the RCMP.
They will find you. They
even
will
if
track
you have
you down.
Starlink. Even if you have Starlink.
Yeah.
And unless you're in Alberta or another province that adopts that policy. It goes on to say here, your voice will actually matter in elections if we vote for independence. That's a big one. Your rights and freedoms will be protected. Your home, your land, your values will be respected. Our culture and identity will be preserved.
I like that.
There's so many reasons to vote. And Rise of Alberta had a great... I mean, I asked my mother-in-law about this one too. There's not a single compelling argument for Alberta to remain in Canada. Change my mind. Now, my mother-in-law wouldn't give me the reasons that she wished to stay.
She's set in her ways that all the
other
facts
than
are wrong.
Our politics are just different. And I said, that's fine.
And you will have family that won't agree with that either, like your sister won't.
Here's what's happening with the U.S. State Department talks. I wanted to get into this. U.S. support and potential recognitions. Discussions proceeded on the basis of Alberta as an independent country, including potential U.S. support and recognition when timing conditions are met. Energy corridors have been discussed. West Coast pipeline access. Proposed corridor to the Pacific through the U.S. States to reach Asian markets and expand export capacity. North-south pipeline routes. Proposed corridor to the Gulf to increase routing options and bypass legacy constraints. So again, no red tape, no bureaucracy. Pension value protection, transition stability measures discussed to protect pension value in the event of Canadian dollar instability during independence. You've got a national security alignment where talks framed independence is aligned with U.S. national security and energy strategy, including doctrine and current security policy priorities. Here it is, $500 billion line of credit disclosed. Feasibility work discussed with $500 billion credit backstop to strengthen Alberta's negotiating position post-referendum, as well as foreign interference and external influence over Canada's policy direction were raised as a security and market access issue. Alberta is not the 51st state. Statehood is politically unworkable in the U.S. Senate. Independence only, it says. I fully agree with this. I think that this is the route we have to take. This is where I've said before, a good working relationship with the United States, a trade relationship. Look, Trump needs energy. Pierre Poilievre had an interview where he sat down with Brian Lilly just before Christmas. And Brian Lilly said, how would you have handled negotiations with Trump better than Mark Carney? And he says, well, they need something from us and we need something from them.
Yeah, it's a trade. A compromise.
We would have discussed energy.
It's supposed to be an actual discussion, not, no, I'm not going to help you, but I want this.
The problem is they do need our energy, but they don't need the rest of Canada to get our energy at this point. They need Alberta.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now that the U.S. is licking their chops for Alberta to come down. Same with Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan has all of their minerals.
They have really good resources too.
Really good resources to bring down there. Maple Kitty, I filled up at $1.02. Is there any doubt per liter?
Yeah.
By the way, which is roughly $4.08 a gallon. Is there any doubt Alberta won't be fine on our own? If you think that's crazy, we showed.
We're laughing at the pump.
We showed a video from Texas in one of my videos where gasoline was about 30 cents a liter.
Wow.
I've got a lot of super chats
I
to
haven't
get
seen
to.
30 cents a liter since we were in high school.
Yep. Mike, $5 super chat. Call pleb, get him in here. You all need to come together. Every YouTuber, every person needs to come together. I mean, I'll talk to the pleb.
I think it's important to get the Alberta YouTubers together, though.
What's funny is that the pleb brings people onto his channel, but he doesn't like going on other people's channels.
No.
He does, maybe he's changed his mind. I don't know.
Doesn't like to play nice.
I'll talk to the pleb. We'll see what we can do. Major Flip, $5 super chat. No way I could come with that one. Referring to the Trump thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Wesley Snipes, I read somewhere Carney's mirroring Musk's EV carbon taxes starting July 2026. 20K increased price for each unsold EV. Hope it's untrue. I haven't heard anything about that, but I'll take a look at it.
We can't sustain to have everybody driving an electric vehicle. We can't.
Maple Kitty says I can't stand JJ. I blocked him on Twitter and I'm not subscribed. Good choice. Witzius, hit the like, boys and girls. I agree with that. Hobbit with a $100 super chat. My God, thank you so much. Put a message in there next time so we can give you a proper shout out. I appreciate that. Kevin, $2 super chat. Who's writing the draft new Alberta Constitution? So APP is working on a constitution for Alberta, or proposed constitution for Alberta.
I mean, it's going to go through draft after draft after draft after everything goes through, but it's good to have something.
Yeah, and keep in mind that if we do succeed in a vote for referendum, the next thing we have to do is vote for who's in charge.
Yeah.
Right? We would have to vote for who takes over. And I'm assuming that would roll the ball into a constitution. Maybe we'll get Keith Wilson on the channel again to talk about that.
Yep, that would be awesome.
We got Maple Kitties, and then Witzius gifting 10 unacceptable fringe memberships to the Patriots Club.
Thank you so much.
Very generous. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. I'm in charge.
Wouldn't that be nice?
You guys don't want me in charge of an independent Alberta. You guys, you wouldn't like me very much.
Everybody wears shorts.
I mean, you would love some of the things I do. I joked around that we wouldn't put up with anything. We'd have Mike Freedom Honey in here with us and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And all pointy hats and spears. We would have on horses.
You got to get Mike back on your show.
On Clydesdales. Yeah, we're gonna get Mike back on here.
Clydesdales, that would be awesome.
We would do a lot of fun stuff.
They're so beautiful.
You guys wouldn't want me in charge because too much power is a bad thing.
You definitely don't need it.
Look, people always say, Derek, why are you so invested in Alberta independence? First off, I live here. Second of all, I hate the government. Third of all, I just want what everybody in Canada is wanting right now. And what really sucks there we froze again. Those kids with the internet. Jamil Javani is talking about forming Canada, whatever it was he put through. I really don't care what it's called. But Keith Wilson said the problem with it is that you need 7 of 10 provinces on board with any kind of constitutional change in Canada. So even if we were to get a conservative government, you're not going to see electoral reform. You're not going to see customer at the table. There's just nothing beneficial to Alberta sticking around. The biggest hurdle that I have as a Canadian and an Albertan, because let's not forget, folks, we're all still Canadian until we vote to leave.
Yes.
In some way or another. I fully see myself as Albertan before Canadian, but we still live in Canada until we vote to leave.
I mean, being Canadian has kind of changed its title over the past 10 years. It's not what it used to be.
It has, but
sorry,
you made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry, now. Squirrel. Sorry. I feel so bad.
I'm not going to bring Mrs. Fringe back onto the show. I'm not going to do it.
Good night, everybody. This is my last show here. Thank you.
There is no benefit other than independence at this point, because I just want what everybody wanted in the federal election.
Yes.
I want away from the Liberal government. I want away from corruption. I want away from scandals.
I want a better future for our kids and for their kids.
I want my kids to be able to buy a house.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to get a job and not have to compete with a bunch of people named Singh. I want them to be able to have a family and not say, well, we never had kids because we can't afford them.
No.
Have you heard of how we're being erased by people coming here that breed ridiculously from India, that are invading the country, and people say, well, you just want a white-only Canada. No, I want to preserve my family in Canada. Thank you very much. I don't want to be erased. I don't want my family to be erased.
Why would anybody be okay with that?
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of idiots out there. Delphine with a 279 super chat. We're not asking, we're going. I am Albertan.
Agreed.
Love it. Love it. Thank you for that. Maple Kitty, I agree 100%. It's Canada is overpopulated.
Yeah.
The problem's bureaucracy and red tape. Here's the thing. If Alberta voted for independence, construction overnight, for those coming into Alberta, for those who actually want to move here, like people who want to come here and work for a living, we're not talking about foreigners. We could immediately build homes because we wouldn't have the bureaucracy and red tape of the Canadian government anymore.
Yep.
Oil would instantly be booming because we would sign an overnight deal with the United States. There'd be jobs out the yin yang.
We would be able to say yes to the other countries who are looking for our oil as well.
We
turned down a lot of work.
Here's the oil wealth per person. If you guys didn't see it on my video earlier this week. Oil wealth versus income tax. Alberta has the highest oil wealth per person in the world. We would have 0% income tax in an independent Alberta, 32,000 barrels per person, versus Kuwait at 20,300, the UAE 8,900, 8,600 for Qatar, 7,550 for Saudi Arabia, which is one of the biggest in the world. Don't forget, like Dubai, in between here, 8,600 and 7,500. You've got Brunei at 2,300. 0% income tax in Bahrain, by the way, they only have 63 barrels of oil per person and 0% income tax. All of these countries, 0% income tax. Meanwhile, Alberta has 3 times the amount.
Yeah. And we're doing what, 30, 40% income tax?
What is this? Is this a troll? Is this a troll? You might want to get this out of here. One of the mods, take care of that, please. This is reality, folks. When anybody says to you, I don't see the point in leaving Canada, I just have so much nostalgia for the maple leaf. I love it too.
Yes.
But these numbers don't lie.
And it doesn't change
There
who
is
you are.
literally nothing the federal government could give us.
Yeah.
Even a conservative government that is greater than 0% income tax, no GST, billions of dollars that stay in this province, and deals with the biggest trading partner in the world in the United States.
It'd be so amazing to actually work and keep the money in your pocket.
It's Mike, $10 super chat. Honestly, until we all come together, nothing will change. Until everyone, YouTubers and peasants, I don't like the word peasants, but come together, we will always lose.
I'm a peasant.
Let's all come together. It's we the people, not the peasants.
Yes.
I agree with that. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Last 2 years, Alberta 110,000 jobs, Canada 105,000.
Yeah.
And you know who's taken them all? You know who's taken them all?
Yep.
Hi, welcome to Tim Hortons.
It is so hard to find a job right now.
Welcome to Tim Hortons. You bastard.
Good thing you like having me home.
Let's bring up Jeff Rath. I know a lot of people get heated about Jeff Rath, but let's bring up what Jeff had to say in regards to the petition being accepted. I thought I had it in my bookmarks. I should have it in my bookmarks, actually. Let's find that. We got so off track with the memes that I didn't have these things set up in time for the stream. I apologize. Here's the thing in Texas, folks. Let's show this while we're here. Holy macro. A man in Texas thanks Trump for $1.23 gas. These are the prices you won't see anytime soon in California. $1.23 per gallon.
Wow.
It could be this cheap in Alberta, folks. It could be that cheap in Alberta. Like, wouldn't that be nice? Here's Here's another one from Rise of Alberta I wanted to share with you guys while we get to the Jeff Rath. The independence petition and how to sign. So a lot of people were asking, well, when can I sign? When can I get signatures in? APP, as of January 2nd, can start taking signatures. They will be announcing how and where to get their signatures. So it won't necessarily be January 2nd, but it'll be very close. Where can I sign? Not yet. Petition signing opens when the drive launches. Again, they're approved January 2nd. As soon as we have an announcement, I'll let you guys know. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Can I sign online? No online signing. Any sign online link is not the official petition signing process. So keep this in mind, folks. If you get any kind of phishing scams or if you get any kind of
there's
emails.
There's going to be so many of those.
Hi, my name's Prajit. I want you to sign for Alberta Independence. Just click this link. No, you cannot sign online.
Double check, share that with people you know as well, because that's really good to know.
Where can I get the charts you're posting? Head over to Rise of Alberta on X. Rise of Alberta has all of these.
Do not redeem.
Or do not redeem. You can always also go back in this stream and take like a screenshot to put it on your own socials. Who can sign and who has eligibility? You have to be over the age of 18. You must be an Alberta resident and a Canadian citizen.
Nice.
Where do I sign? In person only at official signing locations and events. Locations announced once the signing period begins. Again, folks, I'll bring you up to speed as soon as that happens.
Are you able to copy this into your YouTube channel on your...
I could post this in my YouTube community posts, okay? I'll get this posted in the YouTube community posts. I'll post this after the show. In fact, I'll make a habit of posting some of these graphics for you guys in the YouTube community posts, so that you guys can share them, save the images, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So look in the community section.
Sorry, this is just so important.
What do I need to bring? Be ready with your ID and your Alberta address details. Again, update your information with Elections Alberta to make sure it's accurate.
Yeah, I know when we first moved here and to do the vote for a premier, we just needed a piece of our mail and our IDs with the address, right?
That was for Prime Minister. Not
yeah,
premier.
But that should be about the same.
That was in the federal election, yes.
Yeah.
But we had just moved, like, literally when the vote was happening,
Yeah.
so we
So
didn't
that's
have
all
anything
we
yet.
had.
We had to take our mail. But they still had us on the list.
Yep.
So it says, be ready with your ID and your Alberta address details. You'll sign an official sheet during the signing period. What can I do right now? Register to sign on the Alberta Prosperity Project website. So albertaprosperityproject.com. There will be updates on when and where to sign once it's live. So remember, folks, if you're in the United States and you're watching about Alberta Prosperity, you cannot sign this petition. It's only for Alberta residents. So big warning, no online signatures, in person only. So again, share this. It says to stop the misinformation.
That is so important.
I guarantee you, when we talk about all the attacks that are coming from the left, all the political attacks,
it is going to be huge.
Big Daddy is going to be emailing you saying, redeem your signatures for Alberta Independence. Redeem your signatures for a $25 Tim Horton gift card. You know that's going to happen. You know that's going to happen. Witsy is gifting another 10.
Thank you.
Unacceptable Fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. Major Flip, $5 super chat. When Alberta gains independence, I'm going to move up there.
Good.
Welcome in. We welcome the Major. Rose, $2.79 super chat. I wish Manitoba could go too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Once Alberta does this, Wab Kinew and other premiers, they follow the money. They're not going to follow the federal government anymore. When Canada's credit card leaves, you're going to have a Western Republic like Preston Manning wanted. Because Wab Kinew wants that line to Churchill with the icebreakers and the energy sector. You're going to see if Saskatchewan goes, if Alberta goes, it's kind of like mountain climbers. If one falls, they all fall. BC will basically have to get in line because they don't want to go around. And Manitoba will join if Saskatchewan goes. You're basically going to have the East versus West separation. I think it'd be very easy for Manitoba to join once we do go.
Yeah.
Carney, $20 super chat. Wow, Steve, thank you so much. 750 likes for memberships. Let's fucking go. Get it in.
Get the likes in.
Get the likes in for free memberships, guys. It's free. Costs you nothing. Maple Kitty, $7 super chat. I use Hughes, a great Alberta company, and with the orange card, you get 4 cents off a liter. So 102 was actually 98.9.
Nice.
That's good. I guess anybody who needs that can do that. Another 279s. We can't F this up.
No,
we can't.
absolutely.
We have to make sure we're on the ball.
Yep. So share the information.
How do I find the YouTube community page? I'm a YouTube newbie. So again, I don't have this posted yet to the community page.
No, but we will.
I'll post it this evening, hopefully after the stream or over the weekend. When you're on the Unacceptable Fringe channel page, it'll say videos. Then there will be a tab that says live just underneath the banner of the channel. It'll say videos live, and I believe it either says posts. I think it says posts.
Community.
Posts is what you want to click on, and you'll see it in my posts. That's how you find it. Did I see? Was there another? Super? No, that was the one we got already. We didn't miss one. Mike TV Dub is a Manitoban. I hope Wob breaks from the Ottawa welfare and joins a prosperous and free West. He won't have a choice. That's what I'm saying.
But he's not always going to be premier of Manitoba either.
So David says this: I don't trust Manitoba or BC. Here's the benefit. If Alberta goes first and is our own republic, they have to come in under Alberta.
Yeah.
Not Manitoba.
No.
Manitoba becomes part of the Western Republic then that we are in charge of, not them. They're joining us at that point, not the other way around. So that's the good part, is that Manitoba would essentially become Alberta at that point. So that would be a good thing.
That would be a very good thing.
Robin, being a new member of the Patriots Club, welcome to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much.
You are now joined in the draw tonight.
You're now in the draw at the end of the stream. Let's get to what Jeff posted. I'm going to find it. I'm so sorry, folks. Jeff Rath posted it right here. Let's bring it up. Let's do it live. This was posted December 22nd. Elections Alberta approved Mitch Sylvester's Constitution Alberta Independence petition. Here is, oh geez, and I can't make that any bigger. It basically says you're going to get the votes.
I can read it. Do you want me to read it?
Read it out loud. Let's go.
Where did you end up at?
Well, right here. Just start at the top.
So please be advised, the application for the Citizen Initiative Petition number 2025 CIP 10A referendum relating to Alberta independence has met the requirements of the Citizen Initiative Act, Section 2. This letter is to advise a mandatory 7-day notice publishing period as required by Section 3 now begins from December 23rd through to December 29th. Beginning December 23rd, Elections Alberta will publish the notice of initiative petition approval, including the application and the constitutional question accompanying the application on our website. The petition will be issued following the end of the notice period, with the last day of the mandatory notice period falling on a day where the Elections Alberta office is closed. The Interpretation Act, Section 22, applies. Therefore, the next step to the process of formally issuing a citizen initiative petition will take place on Friday, January 2nd. Correspondence will be provided to you at that time.
So as of January 22nd, it's official. There it is, a little larger for you folks.
That is awesome. See, I could have read it so much easier that way.
I should have just kept it that way.
You had it so small.
Hey, you were like, I'll read it here. I'll do this. I like to make it difficult for you after you made me lose my thoughts. Carson, I'm going to match Carney's generosity of free memberships at 750 thumbs. Can we get it, guys?
Let's get those likes in.
Can we get those likes? It costs you nothing. And we got over 750 people in here. Doc Luke with a $10 super chat. Once Alberta gains independence, I would advocate for the right to bear arms.
Yes.
I guarantee you'll always maintain said independence. I think that's going to be part of it. When you think about Danielle already indoctrinating or introducing, indoctrinating. Yes. God, my words are off already. It's been a long week. With her introducing castle law, I think the right to bear arms would be in Alberta's constitution, or the right to arm bears.
And she's already even said that she's not going to take everybody's shovels away either, right?
The right to bear arms or the right to arm bears, whatever you want to do. I think it's going to happen. Maple Kitty with a 279 super chat. I'm buy Alberta merch from your store and his or hers 2 hoodies for women's.
Sorry, bro. Got to do it.
Sorry, got to do it. Okay, so if we're going to do hoodie giveaways in the future,
it's got to go to Buy Me a Coffee.
It's got to go to Buy Me a Coffee, because don't forget, YouTube takes 30% of what you're giving me here.
But we're going to give away.
So we'll make them. I have to make them T-shirts, because there's YouTube's cost, there's my cost. So we'll give his and hers T-shirts tonight. I'm leaving hoodies strictly for the end of the month draws. If people want a hoodie out of the store, they get to pick something. It gives people incentive to join the memberships as well, because that's how they get the bigger items in the store. Yeah. So Maple Kitty, I do appreciate that. I'm sorry I have to make them T-shirts, but I made this mistake at Christmas time when people were saying, let's do hoodies, let's do this.
It cost us a lot of money.
And I didn't factor in the 30% that YouTube takes, and I ended up spending a couple $100 getting it all done. So we will draw it that way. If we're going to do that in the future, throw it at Buy Me a Coffee and then drop it in the chat. But thank you for that. We'll definitely get it done. Jeff Rath and I were talking about that before Christmas. It's coming with Independence.
I love that.
I think it is as well. Shelly becoming a new member of the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. What are we at? I saw it a second ago. Somebody said we're at 6 something.
647.
647. We only got to get to 750, guys.
I got better eyes than you tonight, man. Usually I'm the blind one.
I'm buying them. That's why I spent the money. Wait, I'm not sure what you're saying, Maple Kitty. So are you saying that you're donating that to the channel, but you're buying hoodies on top and sending them out? Is that what you're? I don't know what you're. No, I don't know what you're talking about here. Now it gets confusing. Alberta Independence. All company owners that last name Singh, Pajit, etc. should stay. Should they stay or should they go now?
Go.
If you're working and paying taxes and you're assimilating, I guess stay.
But if you're living off the government paychecks, you can go.
I don't know really what to say to that. Thank you for the super chat though. Carnage Carney, $10 super chat. If BC joins the Western Republic, we need to have a law to protect us from Vancouver and Victoria. We won't accept a population that can veto the rest of us. No, and again, Steve, I think the benefit is if Alberta goes first, they have to conform to our laws, our requests. They don't get to join unless it suits us. It's not like Canada where it's, oh, we all have to agree, we all have to get along. We wouldn't accept them unless their terms were up to our standards.
Yeah.
So everybody would win in BC, well, for the most part.
They would
Alberta. Essentially become Alberta. Now, I got to find Maple Kitty if he's chimed in, because I didn't know what he was doing. Build new oil and gas pipelines from Alberta to Arizona through conservative states to oil refineries and natural gas power plants, then on to Mexico and Pacific Oil LNG export terminals. No Canada or Washington, or no California or Washington.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Oh, we are at 669, 697. Wow.
697.
750, right? I miss old Tim Hortons too. Their food was actually generally good.
Maybe welfare for citizens only. A free and independent Alberta wouldn't need a welfare program because anybody who wanted to make money could have a job. We'd have jobs. We'd have jobs here.
But for the people who couldn't work, say on AISH or something like that, they would have better monthly payments, that's for sure, and be better taken care of.
Those on disability would have better payments, yes. When Alberta votes and achieves independence, how will the issue of the undesirable people get addressed? Pretty simple. If they don't have Canadian citizenship, they'd be told to go.
Well, and they'll weed themselves out too. So right now, if Alberta were to become an independent, the government would not be paying them.
Yes, bring back Robin's Donuts and Country Style. Oh, weren't those places the best?
But the government wouldn't be paying them for, subsidies and all of that stuff. So they would just leave.
If we don't have the programs that the Canadian government currently has, like the thousands a month that they get, the free money that they get here, the food bank access, all that other stuff. Danielle Smith's already talking about this. Is how you know
programs that they have.
This is how you know that we're already moving. We're already moving in synchronization for independence alongside. People were saying earlier. Someone said earlier the UCP isn't a separation party. No, but Danielle, I think, is paving the way for independence.
Yes.
With her policies. She already wants to tighten up immigration. She wants to have tighter rules.
Well,
I think that
the schools issue with being overcrowded, the hospital issues with being overcrowded, it's all because of the immigration flooding over here. And the majority of the flooding this way versus going to Ontario. I've got to step away.
Okay, our kids are murdering each other.
They're literally up there fighting.
Well, make sure to thank them for me. Game Curator, $5 super chat. I'll be sending you an email. Please read. I'm not wanting anything. Just need to get some info that's very important. Hopefully I get it. Sometimes it goes to the spam box. I'm buying 2 hoodies to give away. Sent both to cover YouTube 30%. Okay, so it doesn't though. YouTube takes it costs me around $100 with the shipping and everything else to send out a hoodie. And YouTube takes their 30%. I get what you're saying, Maple Kitty. I have to make them t-shirts. It's just so the store, and somebody yelled at me about this before Christmas. Why am I waiting to get my clothing from the United States? And why is it not going to be here by Christmas? And it was a free giveaway, by the way, that they were complaining about. We use this U.S. company because they make quality, and it's print to order. So whenever somebody orders it, they print it. We can't hold a lot of product here, or else we'd never get rid of it. They've raised their prices on my end as to what I pay versus what's on the store. And their shipping is through the roof, especially since Canada Post decided to reduce how often they're delivering. So with Canada Post reducing what they're delivering, the rates have gone up. They're using couriers now. It's just way more expensive. We will give away 2 t-shirts tonight. And again, I'd prefer not to give away hoodies regardless in the future, because we like to keep the once-a-month draw for people to select any item from the shop. If they're wanting a hoodie, it encourages membership. Can you put the Buy Me a Coffee somewhere on your stream as a reminder? The mods should have been doing that. Michael will probably get it up there for us. It's in the description down below. If you weed through the description, the Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description. You can find it there. And again, YouTube doesn't take 30% out of that. No. So more goes to the channel if you send it to Buy Me a Coffee. Someone gonna get hurt real bad. Yeah.
They get one warning. The next one they get
everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. So there's the Buy Me a Coffee link right there. Mike's got it in the chat.
He's very good at doing
Thank you so much, Mike. Mike's done an amazing job as a mod.
Yes.
All my mods do a great job. Yeah, so I had remember all the hoodie giveaways we did before Christmas?
Crazy.
Somebody threw in one of the video comments, why am I 2 days after they won? They were drawn on the 19th or something. And they're like, why am I waiting for my stuff to get here from the United States? It's not going to be here in time for Christmas. You won on the 19th.
It was free.
And it was free. Really? Really?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. It blew my, look, I wasn't even mad. I had a really good laugh at it and was like, you got to be kidding me, right? Like,
I don't know about you, but I don't usually complain about free.
I never. Unbelievable. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Let's get your Q&As in there, guys, before my kids murder each other.
I think they're settled now. I don't even know what the fight was.
We'll do some Q&A, and I'll bring up the Wheel of Fortuitousness to give away an item from the guys. We only need like 35 likes. Can we get those 35 likes?
We have more than 750 people watching right now, so
get the 35 likes in there, folks. There, even PJ's telling you, get the likes up. Get them up there.
Do it for PJ.
God, we had a drunk viewer from PJ's channel and mine yelling at me on Twitter the other night. Yelling at me on Twitter going, I watch your videos, shut up and take what I say. I get to yell at you because you're a YouTuber. And it's like, no, you don't. No, he was telling me something like I'm a piece of crap or something. Aww. And then I was disrespecting PJ or something. And PJ's like, dude, he's the real deal. Get off his back. And the guy's like, whatever. I've had a lot of beers. So what? And it's like, oh, dear Lord. Like, dude, lay off the sauce. You could tell this was like a drunken rant. It was absolutely hilarious.
We should get drunk. Do a New Year's stream.
A New Year's stream?
Yeah.
Really? Is that
When
next
New
Friday?
Year's? No, I think it's Thursday.
New Year's is on Wednesday.
Ah!
New Year's is on Wednesday.
I'll just drink in the background and you and Matt can do your show.
There you go.
You'll hear the occasional giggle.
Again, Fringe, can the elderly vote if they're unable to leave the home to reach a polling station? Again, keep your ears peeled. I'll talk to APP about that, about how they organize those signatures.
Yeah, they will.
I'm sure they'll have something, but it has to be within their signature drive and an actual person. Keep in mind, APP has 50,000 volunteers canvassing the province to get signatures. I'm sure they'll be able to arrange something. We'll definitely keep people posted or where to find where these signature drives are happening.
But these are all great questions. We should have Jeff on the show.
I will get APP on the channel to talk about
Jeff,
these things. Jeff or Mitch.
Yeah. On the show and ask these questions, because I did see a really good question from somebody on Facebook when I was on there today, and he was asking, because he's a truck driver and he's not able to go outside of Canada for reasons, if Alberta were to separate, would he be able to go to the other provinces, go to Canada?
Yeah, keep in mind, if we separate, you still have your Canadian passport. You're a dual citizen. You have your Canadian passport because technically you were born in Canada, but you would also get an Alberta passport, making you a dual citizen. You could travel on your Alberta passport, or you could travel with your Canadian one, just like Mark Carney.
I mean, we could get a passport that doesn't have Trudeau on it.
It'd be great.
I think we lucked out.
Hey, we hit the likes goal. We hit it.
We
Carnage
did
Carney
it.
gifting 10 unacceptable Fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much.
Maple Kitty's going to a party for New Year's.
First time in like 15 years. That's awesome.
See, I told Derek we're going to be in bed by 10 anyway, so we might as well just, do nothing.
It's Mike. I've been on disability for 5 years. I never get any increase in pay, just continuing suffering, yet always in pain. No help from doctors, just pushing meds.
Absolutely.
I heard about a guy in Edmonton. There was a guy in Edmonton that went to the hospital. He was in his 30s. Complained that his heart was racing and that he was dizzy, blurred vision. All he gave him was some Tylenol. What was it, 8 hours he had to wait?
8 hours he sat in the waiting room
And he died. He died, left his wife and kids behind because of our wonderful healthcare system, right?
Too busy to care.
That's why we need independence. Carson gifting 10 unacceptable Fringe memberships to the Patriots Club as well. Carson, thank you for that as well. You guys are great. What do we got? What if my mother's on a military pension from my late father? Still get it.
Yeah.
You still get it. Look,
she could move to any country and she would still get it.
People are asking about all these things that they paid into, saying like, oh, if I paid into this or if I paid into that, do I still get it? Do I still get my pensions?
That's not going to change.
The Alberta pension would take over and you get better pensions. If you have a military pension, keep in mind that if you move to Nicaragua, not that you would still collect that pension.
Yes.
Right? So becoming a resident in Alberta doesn't change that. Everything stays the same. Preston Manning said it best. It's not like somebody picks up Alberta and moves it somewhere else. It's still here. There's just a line around it now that says, hey, this is ours and we have the right to make our decisions. That's it. We're no longer a part of the creepy federal government.
Yay!
If the government was Joe Biden, they're just not sniffing our hair anymore.
Winning.
That's it. Isn't that better? Isn't it better? It's wonderful. It's so nice.
I heard that there's a town meeting.
Town meeting on January 10th.
So the town meeting is
hall?
the one that's on 26th.
The 26th. I don't know. Gerald, check Alberta Prosperity Project for
they'll
that.
Have everything.
I do not memorize all of their town hall
and all the
dates.
locations. It should be good for us to start spouting that too.
All of it's under events on Alberta Prosperity Project. I donate to podcasters when I can. Now I'm homeless in Ontario. Comp is in storage. I can only chat on the phone. I'm sorry to hear about that. I've always told people the best donation you can ever make is watching the videos, liking them, commenting, and pushing them out. I don't know if you guys have seen this. YouTube lately has been suppressing all of our videos.
They're really trying.
I had to go do videos about Pierre and Mark Carney. People are like, what about the Alberta Independence videos? Well, first off, this channel was kind of an all-Canada channel where we talk about everything that's happening. And while my focus is on independence, I still got to talk about a few other things. But it's funny how when it's independence, they completely shutter down the videos from reaching anybody.
Yep.
There's no new audience that are shown those videos.
No real news can escape.
Subscribers will see them, but no other audience has that information.
And I mean,
pushed to
subscribers
them.
aren't even being notified. I don't remember the last time I was notified of your videos.
No, it's unreal. It's unreal. How long do I need to live in Alberta before I can vote? I believe all you have to have is a registered Alberta address.
And
you have to be an Alberta resident and be a Canadian citizen. So as long as you have that and proof.
Yes.
Again, update your information with Alberta elections so that you're verified. Because if you go with the wrong information, if they can't verify you, your signature will not count. You want to make sure your information's up to date with Elections Alberta. It takes 2 seconds. Do you think the Liberals will try and find a way to block Alberta independence if they sneak in a corrupt majority? Of course they will. Now, here's the thing. They can't
They're not going to be sneaky. No.
They can't stop us from voting. They can't stop us from holding a referendum.
They can't stop any of this.
They can't stop us from leaving. What they can do is employ the same dirty tactics they did in the federal election. They'll use Donald Trump and TDS to try and convince everybody this isn't a good thing. And it's not just the Liberals. I keep telling everybody, your Conservative Party that you guys, and listen, I love the Conservative Party.
Yes.
But they're going to turn against Alberta as well.
Everybody is. No.
We're all going to be like during the pandemic, the dirty unvaxxers.
Yes.
And we're going to be the small fringe minority again, all dirty separatists. These horrible people that want to leave. They're all scum of the earth. Because if we leave, the Conservative Party is decimated. All of those seats are gone. They would have to rerun in other ridings in Canada. If they could. Their party would be completely destroyed.
Yep.
So they're going to fight independence. The federal government is going to fight it. They cannot veto or stop it.
No. But they'll do whatever they can, any corrupt thing that they can do to make sure that it doesn't go through. And it's our job to make sure that it does.
PJ's got it here. The Conservative Party is no friend of Alberta independence. No. They'll lose their
100%.
jobs.
They're all in it for themselves.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. It's Mike. I've been on disability for 5 years. Oh, did I get that?
Yeah, you did.
We did get that one.
Yep.
I meant to hit major flip. I am Sofa King. Need more cowbell? Have you been to that furniture store, the Sofa King? Who doesn't love the Sofa King?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, I always forget to bring in the cowbell.
I love it.
I believe in Alberta separation and can't wait for it. I also believe in the rest of Canada needs a Conservative government. So I'm kind of on the same line. I'm on the same line. If we had a Conservative government running the country with an independent Alberta, we'd be able to get deals done. We'd be able to make trade happen. And it would basically be what you would see in a majority Conservative government with electoral reform and constitutional changes, except we're in charge of our future and we're not sending billions of dollars to ungrateful provinces like Quebec that sit and say, oh, your dirty oil is socially unacceptable.
Like, we want your dirty money.
Matt was talking about it on our show, how, isn't it funny that Quebec doesn't have to count their electric grids and everything else as their GDP?
Yep.
Could you imagine if Alberta didn't have to do that and then we still had to send wealth transfers out east? They'd get nothing. I'd love those. I'd love those breaks. We're the black sheep of the country.
Yes.
We're about to be the redneck cousin of the country.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great, but this is where I keep telling people, you've got to be very careful what you believe, what you buy into.
They're going to try and screw it so bad.
I will be here with PJ, with John Bolton, with others in Alberta. We will be covering everything. We will make sure that we check all the statements if they're true or false. We'll fact check everything for you guys. If you want the straight up goods, subscribe to those 3 channels and get your news from us. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to wait on anybody else because they might, like even guys in the East, like you might see, and I'm not saying they're going to do this, but you might see if things are looking really good for Alberta, you might see the Brian Lillies. You might see National Post, even though, they're already kind of on the edge of things. But those who write kind of more right-leaning articles for the National Post might turn on Alberta as well. You might start to see polls that come out that don't make any sense. You're going to see Trump being used for everything. The attacks on Danielle are going to ramp up significantly.
It's going to get funny.
Yes, you have to be a resident of Alberta.
It's going to be funny to see how desperate they're going to be to try and ruin this.
Try and flip it on its head. It's going to be scary times, folks, but we're going to get through it.
Yep.
And listen, the more they screw around, the harder Carney screws the country, the more that these woke policies come out and the dirty spending.
It's just going to make it better for the cause.
It's just pushing it and pushing it and pushing it further. I really, if we can get 1 million signatures on that petition, if we could garner 1 million signatures, folks, if everybody's verified, I think we got it in the bag. I think it's easily arguable. You'd have 1/3 of all registered voters in Alberta already signing just for the petition to hold a referendum. The battle wouldn't be so uphill after that. If we get 1 million signatures, Matt says, I'll come. Really, Matt?
Oh, I'm going to come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm going to do it.
I saw someone say, don't forget Keith Wilson. He is a great resource for this show, a great friend of the show.
Keith Wilson's, I forgot that Keith recently started his YouTube channel. Subscribe to Keith's channel because he's going to be fact-checking all the laws, keeping you up to date on what's legal, what's not, what's right and what's wrong in the world. Andrew's saying they're terrified because Canada will completely collapse when Alberta leaves. You know what's going to collapse? Everything that you want to collapse.
But yet they thought abusing the whole province was what's going to, work for them. But they didn't think that we'd ever, I'm
going to keep this question on the screen for a second because there's a really easy answer to this. But here's what's going to collapse. Your corrupt government will collapse. The stealing, the scandals will all collapse. You know why? You don't have the billions of dollars being transferred around the country anymore. You don't have the income tax from 5 million people anymore. You don't have green policies to push on Alberta to take all their oil wealth anymore. You don't have GST coming from Alberta anymore. You don't have pension resources coming from Alberta anymore. So the government's going to have to tighten their belts, literally. Quebec is a have-not province, living on have provinces' money. Anything east of Ontario will struggle. That's why Quebec, I think, is already organizing their own referendum. They see the writing on the wall. They know it's time to go. Newfoundland won't survive. Other eastern provinces, they'll have to change course. And the Liberal government that pushed things so hard that Alberta had to leave will lose their government.
I mean, he's already starting to piss them off and separate the Liberal government from within as well.
What's funny is that if Alberta goes and then Saskatchewan follows, and you've now got turmoil in the country, and you've got British Columbia saying, well, hey, we don't want to work around this. Maybe it's time we joined Alberta. Then all of a sudden, like I said, folks, hey, it's on our terms, not yours. We decide if you're coming over, not you. If you want to come into Alberta, you adopt our laws, and we've got them under lock and key to make sure you and your wokies can't destroy things. The First Nations aren't going to, oh, this is our ceded land and this. Nope, that's all going away. Dirty money from China in the housing market, gone. Right? All of it goes away.
China.
All the wokies would leave. They'd all go east. Manitoba might want to join. And again, you have to do that under Saskatchewan and Alberta. You can't just join us because you'd have to conform to what we want. And you'd have a Western Republic that when they talk about truly unlocking the country's potential, that would be an economic powerhouse if it were under new constitution that governed for the benefit of the people, by the people, for the people. We would have an amazing working relationship with the United States of America. We would be the most profitable nation on the planet. And there's nothing anybody could do about it.
Nope.
Doesn't it feel good that all you got to do is go and put your signature on a ballot, on an X, just put a little X on there, and it's all done. As long as you all do your jobs and convince those around you, why wouldn't you do this?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's the first thing I asked my mother-in-law. You don't want your grandkids to be able to buy a house?
Do you not love your grandkids?
You don't want them to have a future? You don't want to have great grandkids one day? Because they won't be able to afford to. Real easy decision, folks. How do we make sure the vote will count, will be legit?
Yes.
I'm glad you asked that. We have Elections Alberta. Danielle Smith has made sure there's no Dominion voting machines, there's no electronic ballots, there's no boxes showing up under desks later on. It's the same process as the petition. You must be a verified Albertan resident, and your identification is validated with your ballots, meaning dead people can't vote. You can't have all these people rush into the province all of a sudden and start voting. You're going to get the vote one way or another. And it's, look, as long as it's done the way Danielle says it's supposed to work, I think we got to win here, folks. I think it's a lot easier than it would have been 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And people kept saying, you got to do it before Kuzma. You got to do it before all these other things happen. We got to hurry. We got to get the vote. I say, let the country burn. Because the more it does, all it's going to do is put people in a position where they have no other choice. Even if they love Canada, if they love the Liberal government, if they love everything about it, they're going to have to say, I either need to move and leave, or I can't afford to be here anymore. Because I've lost my job, I pay too much in taxes, rent is unaffordable, food's unaffordable, I can't drive anywhere, I can't even afford a bus pass to get somewhere and stand out in the cold. I'm punished whenever I turn on my heat or my lights at night. My life is unlivable. And Mark Carney is going to talk about his values, which are also Muslim values, by the way, according to him. People will be forced to vote for independence because Mark Carney and the Liberals have ruined it for everybody else. It's going to be wonderful. Jay gifting 50 unacceptable fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. I didn't want to do the draw yet until I saw that. Thank you so much, Jay. Very, very generous. And with a $5 super chat, just updated Elections Alberta. Thank you for the heads up. Love you both. We love you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Maple Kitty, my pub watering hole is theming around independence and my bartender has a hoodie. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully you guys have a good New Year's Eve if that's where you're going. It is huge. Yes. Jay, thank you. Thank you. Merry late Christmas. Happy New Year as well. Thank you so much. Lori says, I'm fighting for Alberta independence for my dad, who was one of the first employees of GCOS Suncor. For my 6 great nieces and my own family, we will be free. Lori, you're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to win this fight. I'm going to push. PJ's going to push. John Bolton's going to push.
Oh, yeah.
We're all pushing for this, folks. We all want this.
Corey Morgan, Keith Wilson.
I said it in Edmonton, and I'll say it at the next rally. Who's ready for independence? It's on the menu, folks. And boy, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and we're empty in this place. We're taking it. We're going to get it. And Mark Carney, good old Mark Carney, he's going to have to go to Donald Trump, and he's going to have to say, President Trump, I need a new deal. I need a new deal. And he's going to say, I'm not going to give you a deal. I gave all the deals to Alberta. Yeah. You're a retard. Goodbye, Mark. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mark Carney. Bye-bye. Mark Carney's a retard. Bye-bye. For dinner, I'll have Alberta Independence. There you go. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, let's get... what is this? How do we get to the tickets to the BMO Center?
Check out the APP website. It's a town hall.
The Alberta Prosperity Project website should have it. I really don't know because I've been invited there as media. So I didn't have to sign up.
But they will have it on their website.
Let me pull it up while we're here, because then people will be like, well, why didn't you check?
Look at it.
Do I not have it in my...
Yeah, it's right there.
No, that's an X post.
Oh. You're never bringing me back, are you?
No,
this is it.
You're no help. You're like that secretary that does nothing.
I work really hard.
Events. Here we go. Master calendar events.
There we go.
26. BMO Center. Here we go. I got to bring the screen up again. Share the screen. We'll do it live. So if we click on events on albertaprosperityproject.com, let's check the BMO Center. Alberta Sovereignty. For every Albertan who cares about freedom, public forum on Albertan sovereignty, Monday, January 26th at 7 p.m. BMO Center. Why? Because it's time for Alberta. It's time Alberta stands strong to learn, discuss, and decide. Mitch Sylvester will be there speaking.
It doesn't say anything about tickets. Free event. Everyone is welcome.
Everyone's welcome, but there's for 6,000 people. So I would suggest just getting there.
Just getting there early.
Get there early, I guess. This QR code will only send you to Alberta Prosperity Project events, I'm assuming. It's going to be wonderful.
Sorry, Oreo's comment.
I'm not going to read that one.
No. See, Tiffany, you're fired.
Arkansas's Rebel says, I love your impersonation of Donald. I think
Kansas.
Listen, I think it's wonderful that you love it. I love that you love it. A lot of people yelling at me in the comments today. Stop doing Trump. I don't like it. You're not very good at it. You don't even sound like him very much, okay? I say...
We got to get you two together is what we need to do and just have that conversation.
I say anybody who doesn't like the Trump impersonation's a retard, okay? Bye-bye. Go get your lollipop. If there's no seats, we can party in the parking lot. There you go. There you go.
Done.
It's going to be great on the 27th or 26th. 26th. I almost said 27th.
I hope that it fills so fast.
Oh, it'll fill.
That there are no seats.
It'll fill up. I'll be there. I'm assuming Matt's still coming. I'll be there with Matt.
Warm day.
We'll be there just to see how full it gets. It's going to be great. Let's do our giveaway. We've been waiting so long to do our giveaway, folks.
So we've got our member giveaway, and then we've got a His or Hers t-shirts.
Andrew says, "Oh my God, your impersonations are hilarious." Oh, I love that you love them. You bitch. We're streaming Wednesday next week on New Year's Eve. I guess we're gonna get silly. I didn't know for sure if we were. Matt says we are, so I guess
I'll get silly in the background. Hear me giggle. It'll be great.
How are we handling the bank and financial institutions? I love that everybody asks like I'm in charge.
You are.
Of independence.
You know everything.
Like I know all. I am omnipotent. I know everything. I believe we'd be adopting the USD for starters and then working it out in our constitution. Yeah. That's what I summarized from the graph that I've seen. I know as much as you do about this. This is the first time we've done this. It's not like we vote for independence weekly and we know how the process works. Bear with me. As soon as I have an answer for you, any of those answers, I'll be bringing it to light. I promise. Rose, becoming a new member. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's, who, you should be in charge with PJ. PJ, look, I like PJ, but if we were going to be in charge as a team, I get first dibs. Okay. PJ would be my JD Vance and we'd walk around the legislature.
What, do it by age?
We'd call it
You're saying the old man goes first?
We'd call it the new, it couldn't be the White House. What do we call it? The Republic House. The Republic House of Alberta. We would walk around the Republic House of Alberta. Mike Freedom Honey would be allowed to walk in, ride in on his horse, on his giant Clydesdale.
With his freedom bees.
Mike Freedom Honey's bees and his giant Clydesdale with his pointy hat and his long spear, his polearm, while his horse is drinking from the fountain in the middle of the legislature.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're going to have like independent nightwear.
There would be bars. And like every room would have a bar and a bartender. I would probably start if I was in charge of this place.
Always have a glass of scotch in your hand. Is that what you do?
Yep. I wouldn't. I'd be like, what's his face on Trailer Park Boys. I'd never drink it. I'd just be holding it all the time. just to look sophisticated.
That's exactly who I was thinking of too.
Just there's PJ. Let's go. Okay, so there you have it. PJ's okay with being the JD Vance of Alberta. He can be the assistant, what is it? The vice president of Alberta.
Vice president. There you go.
President Fringe will be a lovely.
You never ever thought you could be president. There
I'll
you
be
go.
a very forgiving president. I'll sit in there and be like, "Are you a stupid person? Are you stupid? You want to bring Mark Carney here for what? Are you a stupid person? Are you retarded?" That's how it'll go down. Does that make John Bolton our new Hegseth? You know, I don't know what we do with John Bolton. Maybe Secretary of the Interior. I don't know. We do something with him. We do something fun with John
cup
Bolton.
in every blue mug in every room.
He'd be our blue mug distributor. I don't know. It'd be God, every time we talk about this, it just gets wackier.
I love it.
Wackier and wackier. It's going to discredit the movement. People are going to be like,
Wednesday.
"Have you heard those stupid separatists joking about horses being inside the legislature drinking from the fountain?
Clydesdales are beautiful.
Clydesdales ruining everything.
You need one.
They're terrible."
Clydesdale for every home.
Did you guys have a nice Christmas of your show? You don't miss Friday Night Fringe. We had an amazing Christmas. Amazing.
It was quiet. We didn't have to make a big turkey. It was wonderful.
No press secretaries. I'd do all my speaking myself. I'd come out and I'd be like, "Are you mainstream media? Shut up. Get out of here. I don't want you here. I don't want you here.
Fake news.
You are fake news. I only want independent media." Danielle Smith could be my press secretary if I had one. And the first thing she would have to do is say, "I'm so sorry. I couldn't just say it out loud the whole time. I'm sorry that you guys had to guess whether or not I was on your side. I really am truly sorry."
No job for Miss French?
No more apologizing, Danielle. Major Flip, $2 super chat. Please don't have a parliamentary government. Nope. Just me. Just me. I make all the decisions. And if I can't be around, PJ will pick up the slack. Okay. Mrs. Fringe, your job would be to spend the money. You could negotiate the oil
contracts. Do you know
contracts.
that I don't do that? I have a huge problem doing that.
Exactly. So you're perfect for the job.
I couldn't even spend $200 to get my hair cut and dyed today. I did it myself.
Then you're perfect for the job. I would say that if you can't spend money, then you're perfect for government. Money. You're perfect for government.
Especially if it's not my money, I can't spend money.
What did you make for Christmas if you didn't have a turkey? We did like appetizers. Because my kids won't eat the turkey, so Mrs. Fringe and I aren't going to make a turkey just for ourselves. So we just did like pub-style appetizers.
And the cookies I made.
That was about it. All I ask is you let me know if you received it. Well, I'm not going to stop the stream.
Yes.
Maybe ask me in the next stream. PJ, I'm still mad at her. Are you talking about Danielle? I mean, look, it's easy to get mad at Danielle, and I get it. I get mad at her sometimes too. You know, she got really mad at me when I was at the AGM, and I showed her she called me an asshole.
Name.
She called me an asshole because I walked in with a piece of toilet paper and said, "Hey Danielle, I got an MOU too," and she wasn't very happy.
She didn't like that.
She didn't like me very much. Maple Kitty, I can be the minister of FAFO.
Yes, I like that.
There you go. It's why is it the end of Mark Carney as Alberta prepares to leave? I always love these people. I didn't like your title. What does your title mean? Mark Carney's gone. As soon as Alberta leaves, he's toast.
It's the end of Canada.
He's toast.
Pretty much.
Who's going to keep him around? Who's going to sit there and say, "Hey, Mark, you're doing a wonderful job."
Yeah.
By the way, Alberta left. Saskatchewan's leaving.
Leave.
Saskatchewan's leaving. Quebec's talking about leaving as well. But hey, you're doing a bang-up job, Mark. Let's keep you around.
You tore Canada apart, literally.
Talk about a non-confidence vote.
Right?
My gosh. We can't get rid of them. We wouldn't have to. The rest of the Liberal Party would.
Canada will do it for us.
Here's the thing that you have to understand about politicians. Their optics mean everything. How would anybody in the Liberal Party run again if they kept Mark Carney around in another election?
He literally tore Canada apart.
I know we've only got 7 provinces left in the country, but hey, vote for Mark Carney again because I want to be your prime minister. I did such a good job the first time.
In the first year.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, come on.
I don't know how else to spell it out. Like, I figure I didn't have to do these things. Can I get to the giveaway now?
No.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'm really just joking around. But like, it's. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, if you were at a job and
your top clients left.
30% of your employees walked out the door while you're in charge of the company, and your company lost all of its money, all of it, because Alberta is essentially the GDP of Canada. Would you keep the boss around and say you're doing a good job?
Yeah, probably not.
That's it. It's done. It's done. It's no more beer tax either.
Yeah.
No, that would go away. No tax at all. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Wheel of Fortuitousness.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
I know you're getting tired. You always get tired at like 7 o'clock.
Because I get up so early. I don't know if you know this, but there's children in this house.
Oh, the wheel. Sorry, I've got it on everybody instead of just members.
You gotta make it easy.
Siegfried Rockall, Rocholl 4949. Siegfried Rockall. Is Siegfried in the stream still?
For the member draw.
Azrael, we will love to have Alberta in the fold. Leave this con man mark. Yes. Is Siegfried still in the... He's here. Siegfried, congratulations. You won tonight's member streak. Don't go away yet, folks.
Nope.
We're still giving away
down one more.
his and hers t-shirts. His and hers t-shirts.
Mike, it's me.
Siegfried, I'll have information for you as soon as we do that second draw. Well, congratulations. You're our member giveaway for the month, which means you get any item that you please out of our shop. While Mrs. Fringe is yawning. Any item for free out of our shop. I'm going to spin the old wheel for the his and hers giveaway. I think the algorithm just picks up the funniest things. It's kind of like when you say something to your phone and then it like starts advertising to you, but you say, it's Mike. It's Mike. It's Mike, who's a troll, by the way. It's Mike. It's Mike wins the his and hers t-shirts. If you don't have a hers to give it to, just pick two his t-shirts, I guess. It's Mike. There he is. He's in here. It's Mike wins 2 t-shirts of Maple Kitty. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry my yawning is contagious.
Congratulations to both of you. There are rules.
You have to type it. The nails are too long.
There are rules, however. Both of you head over to Unacceptable Fringe YT@gmail.com. So Unacceptable Fringe YT, as in YouTube. Unacceptable Fringe YT@gmail.com. Go to the store. Siegfried, go to the store, pick out any item you like. If it's a clothing item, make sure to take a screenshot or at least tell me what the item is, size, color, design, the whole 9 yards with your full shipping information, including a phone number. They really want to have a phone number. They demand it when I check out, just so that if you're not home, they can arrange how you're going to pick it up because they use couriers to drop this off now. So make sure to send all of that information within 24 hours to unacceptablefrit@gmail.com. If you don't, I'll have to redraw on Wednesday's stream. It's Mike. Head over to the shop and pick out 2 t-shirts, I guess, and the sizes that you want, the colors, and the design, I guess, full shipping information. Again, email me, unacceptablefringeyt@gmail.com. I'll try and get it sent out to you as quickly as possible. With all that said, ladies and gents, from myself and Mrs. Fringe, thank you to everybody for the gracious super chats tonight, for the memberships, for just watching the video, for liking, for commenting. You guys are the greatest. You're the best
community ever.
Best community ever. Keep your eyes on the channel all weekend long for new content, as well as this week.
And then again,
coming up
next Wednesday on New Year's Eve.
No breaks for the Fringe. No breaks. I will not be
You
breaking.
didn't even take a break yesterday.
I didn't even take a break on Christmas. It's not happening. We're going full steam ahead for Independence. Stick around, folks. We are going to cover some political stuff happening federally.
We got to get it out there.
Maybe some U.S. stuff. I gotta start talking about interesting things. Can't just be Alberta all the time, but don't think that means I don't care about Alberta. Whenever there's something to talk about, we'll be talking about it. Support the videos, for God's sake. YouTube's burying us. Make sure you watch the videos. For myself, for Mrs. Fringe, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. stay warm.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.